show the fighting side, and we'll have Jamie and Jimmy do a pre-workout. Nothing's choreographed here, it's just spontaneous. Math's a little bit off balance for us. Very much to stop somebody on the foot. It's a very easy technique to do. Rather than do a high kick to his head, which he sees it's in his field of vision, if I just do a low kick to his shin, it's much more effective. The higher you inch your foot, the more off balance you are. Okay, so the movie stuff is not reality stuff. On the back side, we have the base of the skull, the cervical vertebrae, all the vertebrae on the spine. Okay. Thoracic and lumbar. You can hit the solar plexus from this side too. Both shoulder blades, the kidneys, tailbone, backs of the knees, Achilles tendon. Okay, this is just to name a few of the areas. Now, we attack, like I say, the weak points. The nerves were very well designed. The nerves tend to be under the muscles, the major nerves, and they're protected. But where they pass through the bones from one to the other, they're exposed, okay? So right in here, it's very easy to get to a nerve. We call this cavity press, certain areas that they're very accessible to us. In here, under the ears, okay? What it does is it paralyzes you for just a split second, but it's enough to allow you to do your next technique and keep your opponent off balance, okay? So we only do what's necessary. If this guy's not threatening me, I'd rather go home. It's the best technique. Okay? If you want to pick a fight, go home. That's your number one technique. Okay? Use your mind. Don't fight. To avoid as much as possible. Okay? If it calls you names and things, it doesn't matter. The next is I just want to check him. If he's going to come at me, I'll have to do a twitch and say, hey, that's it. If he's still trying to attack me, then I may have to hurt him. And then beyond that, maiming, and then beyond that, killing if it escalates to those levels. Okay, so why don't we have another workout? We'll have Weston and Jimmy. See how important it is to move. Okay, we're going to have Jamie do a wando for us. This is an ancient Chinese weapon named after General Quan, and typically it was used on horseback to reach opponents below and people on the ground to reach opponents on the horse. It's a difficult weapon. It's very heavy. It's about over 10 pounds. Okay, I'm going to demonstrate a little sword form for you. In the art. So we'll get right to it and get started. Okay, we're going to get started on the basic roll. To start the most simplest for you, this is going to be a back fall. We don't want to just fall back and have our head split on the ground, 6 feet down as if we're falling onto a bed. So what we want to do is get the heavy part of our body down to the ground first. So we sit our butt right behind our feet, right behind our heels. And as we do that, we're going to fold our arms, and we're going to sit right behind the roll, like a ball, throw our feet up in the air. As we do that, we're going to slap. Okay, and slap out and breathe out. When we slap, we're taking all that momentum and throw it into the mat. We're going to slap with the palms down. Very important. Okay, Jimmy and Jennifer have demonstrated a roll. Okay, now we'll do a side view. Okay. Now, it's very important when you fall back that I don't hit one thing on the body. I want to get like a ball and roll up. I want to tuck my chin to my chest so that my head doesn't fly back and whiplash into the floor. So you have to consciously be aware to keep your chin to your chest. You're crossing your arms so that you slap out. we're going to slap out at about a degree like this. So if we had to, we could push over and do a complete back roll. Okay, so on this one, we're also going to let our feet go up and assume some of that momentum as we roll. And we're going to make a sound and breathe out so that we don't get the wind knocked out of us. Okay, ready? Okay, next, Jimmy will demonstrate a roll and going all the way over with it. Okay. Okay, now back roll.